I met Shaykh Aouni when I was about 18 years old. I'm now 45 years old, and I've got to say he's been one of the most humble, honest, righteous men I've ever known, and I'm glad to have met him. At the beginning, I didn't know much about Shaykh Aouni. However, I did see a very clear dream about him. In the dream, I saw myself standing in somebody's driveway. I didn't know where I was at the time. I looked up the driveway and saw a magnificent man walking towards me. When this man reached me, he told me in Arabic that he is Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and that Shaykh Aouni had sent him to me. We then hugged. I hugged him for a little while, and then he proceeded to go into the garage of that property. In the garage there were some people gathered. We then made a circle and we sat down with the Prophet. During that gathering, someone called me. It was someone I used to hang out with at the time. He wanted to show me something. He showed me a motorbike, and then I realized I was being distracted and I was losing valuable time as the Prophet was here. I told this guy, Prophet Muhammad is here. I'm going back to sit with the Prophet. So I left. I went back into the garage and sat next to the Prophet. I then pointed at that guy's sisters who were in the garage also. And I said to the Prophet, their dad talks about us. The Prophet then said, call him, we'll go meet him, we'll talk to him, meaning to help him. The dream ended shortly after that. Now there was some elements of that dream which I didn't realize their great significance until much later. There was one thing that happened quite early, which was the very next day when I told Shaykh Aouni about this dream. He was able to take me to the garage that I saw the Prophet in the dream. First we got into the driveway of that property, and Shaykh Aouni asked me, is this the driveway you saw? And it was. I said yes. He then took me into the garage and asked me, is this the garage you saw? And it was. I said yes, it was. However, we didn't come in from this side, I said, and pointing at the wall. We came in from the other side. The owner of the garage heard me say this to Shaykh Aouni, and he said, we actually blocked this entrance. Now we open the other entrance. The other part of the dream I'd like to mention was when I told the Prophet, their father talks about us. Something happened a while later after I saw that dream. I learned that that father was talking about Shaykh Aouni. He didn't know Shaykh Aouni well. He was just going off rumors. When Shaykh Aouni heard that this person's talking about him, Shaykh Aouni wanted to meet him. The way he said it, the way he was acting was exactly like how I saw the Prophet in the dream. Very calm, but wanting to help. Wanting to meet this man and talk to him so that he can help him. And he did. He met him, and everything seemed to go well after that with this guy. The other thing that I saw in the dream was the motorbike. A few years later, that guy came back into my life and he wanted to show me something. He wanted to show me the motorbike. I saw the exact motorbike in his house that I saw in the dream. Subhanallah.